I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of this this GOAT debate with between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Like, what is that? That it's not a debate. It's not even close to being a debate. And there's many reasons, but I will break it down in the simplest possible way. Who's the better offensive player? Michael. Who's the better defensive player? Michael. Who's got more individual accomplishments? Michael. Who's got more team accomplishments? Michael. Who's got more MVPs? Michael. Who played longer? LeBron. So LeBron played longer, so he passes up all of that. None of that matters because LeBron played longer. That's basically the most basic argument these people have. Well, look at his total numbers. Look how much he accrued over 21 seasons versus Michael's 15. That makes him better. How? How? That doesn't even make sense. LeBron has more points. LeBron played 6 extra seasons. Did you know that Michael Jordan is the fastest to get to 31,000? Fastest, not youngest like LeBron, fastest. Michael Jordan had a more concentrated career. More concentrated, more potent in his ability. Defensively, offensively. Just, he really took it to a level nobody has ever seen. 10 scoring titles. 10. How many scoring titles does LeBron have? 1. Just 1. 1 versus 10. Who wins? Like, come on. Come on. It's sad. It doesn't even make sense. 1 to 10. But LeBron's better, right? He's got to be, because he played 21 seasons and Michael played 15. So that LeBron's got to be better. It's a lie. It's a lie. LeBron is not even close. Not even close to being as good as Michael Jordan. Not even close. Like, defensively, he's not close. Michael Jordan has 9 all-defensive first teams. First teams. I don't even count second teams. Michael Jordan got 9 first team all-defense. LeBron, he has 5. He has 5. Remember, this longevity thing, it only hurts LeBron. It doesn't help him. It doesn't benefit him because he played 21 seasons and he has 5. 21 seasons, he only has 5. Michael Jordan played 15 seasons, he has 9. Come on. Do the math. Do the math. Think about it. Just think about it. 10 scoring titles in 15 seasons. LeBron has 1 in 21 seasons. Like, come on now. It's not even close. Not even close. Longevity is hurting LeBron. It's not helping his case. He has no case. Michael Jordan has 6 championships in 15 seasons. And the funny thing about it, he actually got 6 without, he didn't have to come back and play for the Wizards. He already had 6 in 13 seasons. And out of the 13 seasons, only 11 of them were full seasons. Only 11 were full seasons. Injury in his second season, broke his foot, played 18 games. Comes back from retirement in the, what was it? 94, 95 season. Plays 17 games. Like, what are we talking about? 17 games, 18 games. Those weren't full seasons. He still managed to get 6 championships. Regardless. 2 three-peats. LeBron has never three-peated. He can't three-peat. He had opportunities to three-peat. He could not do it. And then people want to make all sorts of excuses. Just lame excuses as to why LeBron couldn't be as good. We're examining a loser and we're comparing him to a winner. That's what we're doing. And we're trying to say the loser is better than the winner. Once again, Michael is the better offensive player. He is the better defensive player. He has more individual accomplishments. He has more team accomplishments. He has more MVPs. But somehow, some way, we're trying to say the guy who has more of all of that is the loser. And the guy who has less of all of that is the winner. He's the GOAT. The guy who has less. When is less? You're basically saying less is more. You're taking it so literal. Less is more. No. Not in this case. No. The only less is more has to do with Michael Jordan he played less seasons and did more in less seasons. That's what we're talking about. People say all kinds of stupid things. Make up all this crap. Oh, Michael. Well, it was only because Michael, he had Scottie Pippen. Without Pippen, he was 1-9 in the playoffs. so once he got Pippen, that's the only thing. He started winning when he got Pippen. It's like, the only reason they're saying that is because Nick Wright said some stupid crap, and these idiots believe him. These idiots think that's the facts. Just because he's a sports analyst. Oh, he's a sports analyst. We got to trust him. He knows what he's talking about. He was on TV. He was wearing a suit and a tie. Everything he says must be facts. Okay. Yeah. Wrong. Nick Wright? This dude is a clown. He is in LeBron's pocket. He's a Clutch Sports client. Clutch Sports client. If you don't know about Clutch Sports, that's LeBron's agency, sports agent, whatever. All right? Him and Rich Paul and all that. It's a freaking sports agency. They pay people to say good things about LeBron. And Nick Wright is in their pocket. A lot of these guys who are saying all this stuff, they are in LeBron's pocket. They are biased. They have a conflict of interest. You can't trust anything they're saying if they're on the payroll, if they're on LeBron's payroll. Can you trust what they say? That doesn't even make sense. But you want to believe some people like that. All these people have a bias and a conflict of interest in the mainstream sports media. Think about it. What do you look like as a sports analyst if you're constantly saying the quote unquote face of the league in LeBron? I mean, he is the face of the league, but he shouldn't be. You're the face of the league that you're supposed to be the sports analyst for. He's trash. All right? He's trash. Like, trash enough. He's great. He's great, but he's trash. When it comes to winning, he's trash. All right? And when it comes to basketball skills, it's safe to say he's trash. All right? But if you're a sports analyst, the NBA, remember, it's a business. It's a product. It has to be marketed. And all these guys are making money off of it. So if you're a sports analyst and you look at the face of the league and you say he's trash, what does that say about the NBA as a whole? If they turn people off of the NBA, what kind of job do they have if somehow the NBA doesn't end up existing or it just goes down the tubes? That's one less thing they can report on. They have a whole NBA division for sports analysts. All these people, yeah, I mean, they talk. Some of them talk about football and other sports from time to time, but they have some people who are just 100% dedicated to reporting basketball. If you say the face of the league is trash, and he doesn't deserve to be the face of, you're basically spitting on the NBA as a whole, as a brand, as a product. They can't do that. They won't do that. So that's the reason why some of these people who aren't even in Clutch Sports Pocket, they're not going to say anything bad. They're not going to say, yeah. I mean, some of them do. From time to time, they issue their little criticisms, but they're so soft-hearted, just so soft. Oh, well, well, LeBron, he kind of had a little meltdown there. You know, they used to give it to him. I'm telling you, they used to give it to him. I remember the 2018 NBA Finals. Stephen A. Smith, after they got swept, Stephen A. Smith, he expressed his disgust. He was over there, like one of the analyst people, reporter, commentator, whatever, on the sidelines. After the game was over, you could see he was in the background of the court behind him. He was actually on site. And he had his own personal video. It wasn't something, it wasn't something that was on ESPN or anything like that. It was his own personal video where he's just saying, yo, this is embarrassing. I am embarrassed. LeBron, he quit. He literally quit out there. This is a shame. Like, because when you think about this product, these guys are trying so hard. These analysts are trying so hard to make this product look dope. They're trying to tell all these fans, convince them, this is the top-notch product. The NBA is a top-notch sport. You need to pay attention. Look at how we report it. Look, this game is exciting. This game is awesome. And then the NBA Finals is one of the most marketed, series of games, for the NBA. It's like the most important set of games that make the most money, bring in the most attention. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you never watched basketball before, and all of a sudden you see, oh, it's the NBA. Oh, it's the finals. Well, I'll tune in because it's the finals. It's the championship. And you see one team just whooping the other team, just beating them over and over. Slap, flop, pop, pop, beat them. They lose every single game. The other team loses every single game. And you say, that's your championship? Huh. I'm going to watch a different sport where the championships are more competitive. You see what I'm saying? It can turn people off. This is supposed to be the two best teams from each conference facing off in a winner take all. This is for all the marbles. You're competing in a series of games. It's not even competitive. You get completely swept. You basically stopped the whole marketing model. The whole business model that they're trying to market. You got swept, dog. So yeah, Stephen A. Smith, he's freaking upset. This is an embarrassment. This is a shame. LeBron quit out there, couldn't even make it competitive. Like, come on. And it wasn't because he was really necessarily mad at LeBron. He was just mad at what the product looked like. Because LeBron quit. He literally did. This dude is weak. You want to call him the greatest player of all time. Look at the 2018 finals. That was, come on. We already know about 2011. We know about 2011. But come on, dog. His finals performances. He's been swept in two of them. Swept against the Spurs in his first finals. And then swept against the Warriors in his last finals. And when I say last finals, I'm talking about as far as Eastern Conference is concerned. All right? Now, 2018 finals, you call this dude the GOAT. These fanboys. This is your GOAT? This dude, he puts on a 51-point performance in the 2018 finals, game 1. Wow. What a great performance. All these stats and all. Great. Awesome. It looked like they were going to win. But then LeBron has a freaking meltdown. You see what I'm saying? That's not a real GOAT. That's not a real GOAT. That's not a real leader. Freaking the last few seconds of regulation. They missed the shot, J.R. Smith gets the rebound. And instead of trying to put a shot back in, he brings it back up and tries to reset the play. But there wasn't enough time for that. He had a lapse in judgment. He had a brain fart. He did something stupid. It was boneheaded, whatever. LeBron starts freaking out. Just throwing a tantrum. Who does that? Who does that? What kind of GOAT does that? Who behaves that way? Aren't you supposed to be locked in? You're the best player in the world. You're the best player, apparently the greatest of all time. No. He wasn't locked in. When that happened, he freaking cried like a little girl, went on the bench, throwing a tantrum, getting all upset. The game's going to overtime. It's not over. Yeah, he messed up. But now it goes to overtime. Game's not over. And he's all acting like they lost the game. He already mentally quit before overtime happened. It's sad, man. It's sad. You were close to winning the game on the Warriors' home floor. Game 1. And then you mentally took yourself out of the game. And then you basically blame your teammate. It's stupid. That's not a GOAT. His behavior prevents him from being the GOAT. His lack of competitive fire, it prohibits him from being the GOAT. He's not the GOAT.